What's going on, y'all? This is Rob with CinemaBullyZ. Today I'm going to talk about something that I see on social media, on all platforms, that is disturbing and just sad and just pathetic. You got people, posting these banners, rest in peace to their dogs and stuff, which, condolences, it sucks, your dog died. It's a hard time, it's a hard thing to deal with. But then you got all these fake, coward, shit talking people commenting on these posts and hearting it and liking it and, writing these big eulogies on the shit. And these are the same people that run their mouth behind your back and talk shit about you and your dogs and everything, and it's just straight just sad and pathetic. I had 2 dogs die. I posted about them. And I never had nobody write no crazy eulogy or anything stupid like that on my posts, because I'd probably call them out about it, just because, you don't know my dog, you don't know how I'm feeling or how my family's feeling about it. So to me, you're just trying to make yourself look like a good guy or a good chick and, act like you for the community and all that shit. And, behind closed doors and behind that person's back, you talking, running your mouth and, putting their business out there about how their dog died or why it died or why you think they died. All these extreme dogs die young, mostly because of heart issues and, breathing issues. I mean, you can say what you want, think what you want. That's just the fact. And if anyone wants to argue about it, you can hit me up. I'll be glad to school you on some stuff, because I did a lot of research about, a lot of these health problems with these breeds of bully breed dogs. And I hate to say it, but almost everything that comes back to a dog dying before the age of 2 is heart issues and breathing issues, rarely cancers at that young of an age. But those 2 things with the heart and breathing issues is the main killers of, the American bullies, especially. And especially with these dogs that are extreme. I made a previous video about how, it takes 10 years to establish your bloodlines, usually to a point where you are somewhat satisfied of what you are producing and that look that you wanted. Now, these extreme featured dogs, to me and to most people, I believe, were rushed and they were produced rapidly to, make a lot of money quick, and it worked. They didn't tweak the things they needed to be tweaked with the health issues. They just kept breeding them and breeding them. And most of these big name, studs from the past, or actually more so the present, than more extreme dogs. I mean, what's their life expectancy? 5. And that's a healthy one. There could be, a couple that are older. But I would say that these extreme dogs were rushed and the problems weren't handled appropriately and correctly to limit the amount of defects that are being produced by these extreme dogs. So, I think it's better that people start from scratch, start from the old school, and then incorporate the new school eventually. But like me, I honestly don't see myself using any extreme dogs, and it's not because of the money like issues or anything like that. It's just I don't think I want to bring those type of health issues into my program, because as of right now, I have no health issues with any of my dogs, other than one dog, which is Obsidian, which he has a soft palate, but he's also 3 times inbred Magoo and 3 times inbred Miyagi, all in the first 5 generations of his pet. So all that heavy muscle tone blood, I would say that would be the culprit of the soft palate. I'm not sure if Miyagi had it, but I'm sure he had some breathing issues with that short pushed muzzle, but I can't speak on that because I don't know for a fact. But by looking at him, I would assume. But I like to talk about facts rather than assuming. So if anyone knows if Miyagi had a breathing issue, comment below. I'm not sure if he did. I never saw him in person, and I'm not sure if he's even alive. So back to what I was saying. So in this community, stop being fake and cowardly, commenting on people's stuff and acting like you're friends with them. And then when I see you guys at these dog shows and you guys are clapping them up, and then you go run your mouth and talk shit about them, their dogs, to me, or I watch you go shake someone else's hand that talk shit about you and don't like any of your shit, and it's quite comical. And that's why now I just keep to myself in this bully community for the most part. And it's just, like I said, it's pathetic. Focus on your programs, do it right. Not saying you gotta do what I am doing, but I'll tell you right now that I ain't gonna incorporate none of this new stuff until I have a solid, foundation with the more old school blood, just to make sure I don't have any, bad defects that get passed on. And I'd like to produce more healthy, dogs that live a longer life rather than dying at 2 to 5 years old. I mean, I'd like to see them live to at least 10, but that's just me. And I don't know if anybody feels a certain type of way about anything I said, but I mean, it's just the facts. I mean, facts are a bitch, and if you guys know me, I'm pretty straightforward, and I tell it how it is, and I don't care who you are, because I try not to talk about things that aren't facts. So if you think otherwise about anything I said, comment below. Like, comment, subscribe. If there's any topics you guys want me to bring up that you think I might know something about, drop them below. And keep doing your thing and try to do right by the breed and make this breed better, and not let it continue going to the decline that it's going on. So, alright, take care, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Alright, later.